Good morning, everyone. Let's get ready to go to work. Today is actually the first day I'm using this plant therapy day oil. Stay tuned for what I think about it, but bam, here we go. I got some makeup on and I am ready to start my day. If makeup is something you're interested in, let me know. I'd love to share more about that. Now it's time to make some coffee because this teacher has to fuel up for the last 2 days before Christmas break. Grab my breakfast. In case you have any questions for my iced coffee, I literally just brew a very strong pot of coffee, stick it in my mason jar, and put it in the fridge, and I have iced coffee all week. Using some of my favorite creamer and my favorite Mickey cup I made myself. Next up, filling up my water bottle with some H2O to keep hydrated during the day. And we are off to work. Good morning. Thank you for getting ready with me today. Today I am doing a day in the life of a teacher. So I'm going to take you guys along with me from the moment I woke up to the moment I got ready, to the moment I got dressed, because today is Christmas pajama day at work. 2 days before winter break, working at a middle school where 80 to 90% of the students are still working from home or e-learning. If this is something that you enjoy, if this is something that you would like to see more of, please tell me down in the comments, or like this video. I don't know, trying something different today, but let's get to school. All right, we're in the classroom. So usually the first thing I like to do when I first get into the classroom is set up my diffuser. This is the time for me to just get my day started. I love to use my favorite oil. I'm going to talk more about that in a second, but I usually just feel out how I'm feeling that day and then choose whatever oil is going to help me get through it. Today, apparently it was bergamot. So now I am in my classroom. You just saw me set up my diffuser for this morning. It's just me in the classroom this morning until about 10:55-ish, because my first block of the day today is a planning period. So I do have a training that's gonna start in about 6 or 7 minutes. I put my favorite oil in my diffuser. I always call this my happy oil, bergamot. I'm on a mission to try bergamot from every company. So I've tried it from Revive. I currently own it from Plant Therapy. I also recently just got it from Simply Earth in one of my my December box, and I want to order it from Young Living eventually and any other companies. And it's purely out of like love for the oil, not really because I want to compare it, because I've already had it from 3 separate companies and it smells exactly the same to me. But usually next I'll go into my little drawer that I have right on the left side of me here on my desk, where I keep some of my roll-ons. And here's where I'll usually do like my little oily morning routine in the classroom before I get my day started. Usually my first thing to do is use my Harmonious Healing from Revive. This is my hormonal support oil. It is supposed to be kind of like a dupe on the Pro Plus or Progessence Plus from Young Living, which I really want to try that oil. Very close friend of mine has been using it and is completely in love with it. Has seen a change in just like her monthly cycle stuff. So I am using this up, and as soon as this is done, I do want to try Pro Plus. Usually the next thing I'll do is I'll kind of like feel out what I'm gonna need for that day. So like right now, I've been dealing with headaches all week. I have a feeling that it has a lot to do with like hormonal headaches, because it's definitely coming up on that time of the month for me, keeping it real here. So I usually just kind of get a little bit of my headache roller. This roller I made, I actually have it saved in a highlights over on my Instagram. It has frankincense, lavender, and peppermint. I think those are the 3 that are in here. And I used all 3 of those oils from my Young Living starter kit. So this roller specifically is made with my Young Living oils. Usually next I'll go in with my, where is it? Oh no, where'd it go? I have my Happy Teacher blend here somewhere. I can't find it right now. Oh no. That's usually what I use. Is it this? I think this is my, I forgot to label this one, but yeah, no, this is my time of the month blend. This is literally about 10 to 15 drops of Lady's Choice from Simply Earth. Amazing oils in that blend, and this has gotten me through some crampy situations. I'll usually use a little bit of my, this is a energy blend that I made using the recipe from one of the recipe cards from the November box for Simply Earth. This has pine and lime in it, and it smells really good. It's very bright and wake you up and just kind of like, oh, so good with the lime. I usually will do my Happy Teacher blend, which is one of my favorites, but if not, I usually go to this one. This blend was actually made for me by a friend over on Instagram. I can't remember off the top of my head all the oils that are in this, but it smells amazing. It's very citrusy. I believe she put bergamot in this for sure, because she knows that I love bergamot, and some other citrus oils, but I love it. Again, a whole lot of citrus in the morning to help me wake up. And then I also have my little EndoFlex dupe blend that I made myself using oils that I had. And so I usually roll that right over here, kind of like if you happen to own EndoFlex from Young Living, wherever you roll that on, that's where I put this on. So that's kind of like my oily morning routine here in the classroom. And then I have my little DIY perfume that I made. Also have this recipe on my Instagram. I'll usually just kind of like spritz this just to freshen up a bit. This is literally just, I believe it was white Angelica from Young Living, black spruce, and some orange. I'm pretty sure that's also in here. It smells very good, very florally. I love it. I pretty much made my own body splash, which is awesome. So that's something that I always do. And then now it's time to get ready for my meeting. That's now gonna start in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna have my breakfast. I'm gonna finish my coffee that I made at home today. And I brought my breakfast with me. So I found these, actually went to Publix, my local grocery store, if you're like in the Florida, Alabama, maybe Georgia area. I don't know if Georgia has Publix. But I found this and I thought it was so cool. It comes with a blueberry muffin and some sausage bites, and like this is perfect for breakfast, like super fast, super quick. I could eat it while I'm on my meeting, Microsoft Teams meetings, and yeah, so let's get started with our day. All right, so after my morning meeting and just kind of planning for my day, I start checking grades, looking for student work submission, and then the phone calls start because we are getting ready to end this quarter, especially the couple days before Christmas break. Just trying to make sure that I make that contact with parents and make those check-ins to make sure that everyone's on board and everyone knows that, you know, it's time to get it together, turn in that work, and get some good grades. How's it going? All right, we are back in the classroom. Second period of the day is done. doing a midday check-in. It is currently 12:32. So I am on my lunch break, out of breath because masks. So just went over to the teacher's lounge, used the bathroom because needed a break. Teachers, you know. And gonna have some lunch now and make a phone call to a friend and check in on her. So far, this is what it's like teaching during a pandemic. All right, my last student just left for the day. The bell just rang, it's 4 o'clock. So that means it is time to go. You guys can see the buses out there picking up the rest of the kids. So usually I am definitely the kind of teacher that gets out of here right at 4 o'clock, especially with everything going on these days. There's really no sense in staying after work to get anything done. And that is something that I adopted even before everything going on these days, the moment my son was born. My first year teaching was when I got pregnant with my son, and so, which you can see right back there. And I was the first year teacher that would stay here till like 5:30 every day, grading, doing stuff, preparing for the next day. After I got pregnant, I did it less and less. I would leave like around 4:30, 4:45. But once my son was born, he is my priority. And so the moment that that bell rings at 4 o'clock, I am out the door in my car going to get my son. So it was a great day. It's definitely been bittersweet because I'm essentially saying goodbye to the students that I have right now because I am going to be starting my new position when we come back in January. So it's been just a whole lot of catching up today, students submitting makeup work, students doing some like standards mastery assessments, a lot of parent phone calls and a lot of parent emails today just to check in with them, see how they're doing, and get parents to help because some of the students are not doing too good in the class. But if this was something that you guys enjoyed watching, if this was something that you enjoyed coming along with me and doing a little follow me a day in the life of, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more vlog style videos, definitely check out my family channel that I have with my husband. I'm gonna tag it down below. We are called the Family Backpack Adventures, and we love vlogging when we go to theme parks, and we do things around the state of Florida where we are. And so definitely go check us out there. Give us a follow on Family Backpack Adventures. But that's gonna do it for today. So let's go home.